Yeah, let's go live. We are live. Let's view it on YouTube. Continue on to YouTube. And we're going, yeah, there we go. I got to turn this volume off. Give it a number 1. And we are going to break my chat out, pop it out. Very good. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Stefan. Yes, you are first. Hang on here. I'm trying to get my chat and everything all going here. So good to see you. Glad you can make it, Clear Lake. Thank you for coming. So it's been a crazy week this week. I tell you, it's just got the notice. Nice. I'm glad you got notice. Stephanie hasn't been getting notices. So would you let me know, Stephanie, if you got a notice? Hey there, Silver Patriot. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We're getting everything all set up here. So I think I got pretty much set. Yeah, there we go. Can you see me all right? Cool, cool, cool. Very good. Very, very good. Can you hear me okay? Oh, good, good. Stephanie, did you get a notice today from YouTube when I went live? That's okay. You can listen. I got some pretty good stuff to talk about Clear Lake and Silver Patriot. Okay, cool. That's good. Truthful Troll, thank you for coming in, sir. Got some good stuff to talk about. We'll wait a few minutes and let some more people coming in here. I'm sure Sal is probably still online, and so he's looking for that 500. So when I first started doing this time, I asked Sal. I said, Sal, you going to just run it till 5 and shut it down? And so, yeah, when we first started talking, because I didn't want us kind of going over each other. And of course, he is going over. Hey, Craig, thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I'm after I stream, I'm gonna get up, make me some dinner, or go get me some dinner. I hadn't decided quite yet, but gonna go. And I'm doing well. I'm doing feeling good, feeling really good. Gonna enjoy I think I'll probably go out and eat. I haven't gone out to eat in a long time, and so I'm really in the mood for some food. Good food. Yeah, that it's always nice to have some good food. I'm tired of my cooking. I've been breaking into my prep food and kind of moving it around and kind of eating some of it and cooking it and stuff like that. So kind of doing a double dip. So what's gold doing? Let's take a look at it. Let me refresh. Gold has dropped down to 23.13. Silver is at 27.23. I don't think silver's going to drop below 27. I have it up here on my other screen here so I can see it, and I just need to refresh it. I sent you a link. Okay, let's see it. Is that the one about gold, Steph? Oh, that sounds so good. There is a Thai food place. It's right. Hey, Barbara. Glad to see you here, Barbara. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I agree with you, Steph. It's dropping back down, so you can buy it at a little cheaper and save yourself a little bit of money. But we have some stuff to talk about here. I'll wait a couple more minutes, and at 6, I'll wait till 5 before I start talking. Yeah, we had some interesting stuff go by today, and let's see here. There's only 10 in here. Oh, come on now. Let's get more in here. Come on, Sal. Quit hogging all the airtime. Sal's hogging all the airtime. So generally he's out of here by 5, but I don't think he's going to be that way today. So he's going to, Truthful Troll, look at my last question. Oh, well, let's see here. I see a yes. I may have to go back away. Let's see here. I might have missed it one. Let me look, Truthful Troll. I can't go back far enough to see it, Truthful Troll. Can you ask me again? Do you want to come up and ask me? Hey, Gold Check, thank you for coming. Nickel Stacking, how you doing there, brother? We better get a link down there. So paste. Whoop. No. Copy. Hit the wrong stinking button. Copy. There we go. All right, let's get it over here. There you go, Nickel Stacking. Oh, down. It's been hanging around. Silver's 32 cents down, and it's been hanging around that for ever since the market opened. And I don't think it's going to drop below. Hey, Mike Wolf, good to see you, man. Where is the lumber prices going? That's a good question. Price skyrockets when lumber's on sale now. Yeah, you're right, and I think you're going to see. We're going to touch on oil prices tonight. I have not been to Harry's Coin Shop. I need to go by there. I've heard a lot about it. Constitutional Stacker have been talking about it. So they're very busy every time I go there. I'm thinking about going over there during the week. So, because on the weekends they are busy. Hey, there's Hoosier. How you doing, Hoosier? The Hoosier Nickel.
Yeah, it's me.
How we doing, Nickel?
I'm doing okay. Iowa lost. I was for them. South Carolina national champs.
Uh-oh. I didn't get to see it. I was been pretty busy, so. Yeah, you're right, Mike Wolf. They have car parts, any kind of parts have gone through the roof, and it's going to get worse because the the car parts and cars come into the port of Baltimore, and them ships are out there waiting to get in there. Now I heard and saw a place that they've cleaned out one portion of the where they can get smaller ships in to unload and get out. But yeah, the car prices are car parts are getting really outrageous. I just it's incredible. So, yep, that's for sure. What is the weather supposed to be like in your neighborhood there, Nickel?
Possible rain tonight.
Is it going to clear out tomorrow?
Yeah, it's going to be almost 80 tomorrow here.
80?
Yeah.
80 and clear? Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. The Hoosier Stacker is going to be filming the and broadcasting, doing live for the eclipse tomorrow, and I'm going to call him after later on to see what making sure that he's got so I can make sure I'm on the right spot and all his links are all good, and so I want to see it at least if I can watch it on my screen. It'd be cool. Are you going to watch it, Nickel?
Nope. I'll be working. I'll be working. I might be out in it. I won't look up.
Oh,
it'll probably look like light, but not normal light, sunlight. So
right. Hey, Lassie Farm, thank you for coming in, brother. It'll look like it's like the lights are on dim, is what it looks like. That's it, and what was really funny, because it was warm when I was out at the tarmac, and when the sun went behind the moon, it you could feel it cool. I bet it cooled down 10 degrees. That was something right there. That was something else. There's a link, Lassie, if you want to come up. So
been windy here.
Do what?
Been windy here, so it's been
windy?
knocking the temperature down. Yeah, don't feel like what the temperature.
Yeah, that wind may blow the moon faster across the sun than we expect. What do you think?
I have no clue. I'm not an astronomer. I am not an astronomer. I have no clue.
Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. The one over that's coming over your area, that's 4.5 minutes or 4 minutes. The one that I was at here in Portland was 2.5 minutes. And that was quite, because I got to watch it. I had there was a bunch of us sitting out on the tarmac and lawn chairs with our glasses on, and we were sitting out there just watching it go by, and we were all having a good time watching it, and it was pretty cool. I have to say, to watch it, the sun go right behind the moon like that, and then come out and then totally block it for a few seconds and then start coming out. That was something. So
all I know is tomorrow Purdue takes on UConn. I'm for Purdue because they're from state of Indiana. You got to go for the homeboy. So I got to, even though we're rivals with IU, I got to root for Purdue. That's all I know. So
yeah, I don't blame you.
I hope Purdue wins.
Is that the men's?
Yeah, it's their second trip to the finals ever, and they've never won it.
Is that right? I thought Purdue won one year.
No, they win in football. They never do basketball.
Okay. That'll be interesting. Hey, Lucky Star. Is Lucky Star here? There she is. Glad you're here, Lucky Star. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Hey, Wendy, thank you for coming. That's cool, Barbara. There we go. Well, I think I'm going to talk a little bit about what I think what's going to happen with oil. You know, they're really pushing the oil prices up and trying to really Biden just banned them from drilling in Alaska. So now they can't even drill in Alaska, from what I understand on that bill. What I saw him sign, he signed an executive order about them not being. So what that's going to mean that we can't even drill for oil if it's not already drilled. So on
It's,
top of
it's almost
You're right.
$4. It's almost $4 a gallon here.
it's $4.16, I think it was when I filled up 3 days ago.
Yeah, and if it was $15 a gallon, he won't drill. I will guarantee you.
You know what? I know what's going on with that. I got to be really careful with my choice of words there, Nickel. You know, and I think we know why he's trying to do this. So it's just wrong. Well, what really, you know, after he shut all the oil down and all that kind of stuff, and then prices started really going up. Yeah. Did you, Nickel, can you see the chat?
Yeah, I saw that Sterling said he only paid. How'd you just pay $3.37, Sterling? He must have shop at Kroger's. He must have got it at Kroger's. He had money off or some money back or something.
Yeah, or something. Look at Craig says it's $6 to $8 in Hawaii. Ouch.
It's on its way to 10 in Hawaii and probably Alaska too.
Yep. Well, we have somebody coming up in the chat that we have not seen in a while. Thank you there, Mr. Lassie Farm. Good to see the farm animals and hear your voice.
And all them Urkels are getting to.
You're breaking up, Lassie Farm.
Oh, it's really windy out here. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. We can see your ducks and stuff. Anyway,
yeah.
You know, after Biden shut all the oil down here in the United States, all the drilling and everything, he started to keep the price of oil down. He started draining our strategic oil reserves. And he was selling our oil reserves to China and other people that he was selling them to. Now, those strategic oil reserves, Mr. Trump filled up, I think, at $30 or $40 a barrel, and filled them up when oil was cheap before he left office. So Mr. Biden has actually, let's see here. We got Sterling coming up. Good to see you, Sterling.
Oh, yeah. Let's let him explain to us how he got.
I was just going to say, I want to hear that.
Really
Exxon Mobil stock. That's why it's up. Okay, there it is. All right. Now we know Stephanie owns Exxon Mobil, and he's not coming up there very good. I can see him; he's black. But anyway, so here's Biden. Can you hear all right, Sterling?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
I'm not sure why my camera's not showing up. It is on.
There it just showed up there, Sterling. I can see your
okay. Yeah. There it is.
Okay. Mr. Biden started selling all that oil as strategically to lower the price here in the United States. So he started flooding the market with all that. Well, now that the strategic oil is drained down 42%, nearly half of what he took 42%, sold it off. Hey, son of Silver Stacker. Hello there, sir. Thank you for coming. You're more welcome to come up if you want to. So this week he was going to start filling it up.
And said we were going to make money on it.
Yeah, that's what he said. Barbara, he sold our strategic oil reserve. He sold 42% of it.
I thought he sold a lot more than that. I thought it was down to like 10%.
That's what I thought.
That's my numbers that I got. That's all I know.
I heard others, but I don't have anything that proves it. Okay.
Okay, because that's what I heard. Why did he sell it? Because the oil was spiking after he shut all the oil drilling and everything in here, Barbara. Right after he took office, you remember all the oil drilling and stuff like that, and
Stopped the pipeline.
stopped the pipeline, and now he stopped the drilling in Alaska. He did some executive order, and they can't drill for oil in Alaska. He stopped that. So now,
and he helped Putin with his. So Putin
yeah,
said,
exactly.
Putin said, I can fight a war now. Thank you, buddy. And then that's when the war started.
Exactly. Well, now Biden, that he's drained all this oil out, he's refusing to fill it back up because oil prices are too high. Now that was like 2 days ago he said that, or 3 days ago. And that was just,
I heard it on Friday, so it's probably on Thursday that he said it.
okay. So it was really recent that he did that. And I was kind of like floored that he would do something like that. And now think about, we're a country that runs on oil. We need oil, we need diesel fuel, we need gas. We're not to the point yet to switch over to electric or whatever they're going to switch to. Well, all I know
living
is
in the 1700s
do
and
I?
not having the electricity.
Yeah, it's Barbara, I don't know. There's more reasons that you don't know about. Well, all I know is he drained our strategic oil, regardless of why it was drained. But he's refusing now to fill it back up because the oil prices are too high.
Well, he drained it to lower the overall prices, is what I understood.
Well, that's what I understand, because he was trying to get the price down and he started using it.
What's Lassie Farm paying for diesel? I mean, I've seen him pay $400 or $500 to fill his tank up.
Lassie Farm, what's it cost you to fill up now up there? How much is diesel fuel a gallon?
Just below 4 a gallon. It's
just under 4 gallons.
Under $4 a gallon, and 100 gallons, so almost $400 to fill up total. Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of, because when Biden came in office, gas here was $2.38. Now gas, I just filled up one of my cars, and 3 days ago, and it cost me $4 and like 16 cents or something like that a gallon. Now diesel fuel is $4.25 or 35 cents now, and so it's starting to climb up again. It would not surprise me to see with him not filling up this strategic oil reserve. Yeah, Barbara. Yeah, Trump told me that. Yeah, he won't even waste my time anymore explaining it. No, I'm just trying to. I've got a lot of going on in there. Could you go into it? But it won't matter to y'all. Well, it does matter, Barbara, because
Barbara, I'd like to hear a reason from somebody. He sold our oil, our reserves, to Germany and to China.
Hey, Zardoff, thank you for coming. Yeah, see that, and there was, I understand him selling it to Germany, but not China, because China's buying their oil from Russia. So and then selling our strategic oil.
Our strategic oil shouldn't be sold to anybody.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be used unless there is a war or some natural disaster that makes getting oil any other way impossible.
Exactly. That's why it's there. It's for the American people, not be sold to somewhere else and Gold chick changed her avatar, so I didn't even recognize her. I had to read her name. But yeah, it was sold, and now he's saying he's not going to fill it up. So it's too expensive to fill up, and that kind of bothers me. And
Yeah. If he fills it up, what do you think? What do you think the price at the pumps is going to be?
he fills it up, it's going to make it go up 50 or 60
Yeah.
cents a gallon.
Oh yeah.
You know, because it's going to take a lot. They had the numbers out there. I didn't write them down. How many gallons of oil we have in our strategic oil, but it was like we could run our country off of, I think they said 13 or 15 days off of it without any oil coming in. So now we have enough to run our country. If something happened, we have enough to run our country maybe 10 days, maybe 8 days. And me personally, I'm pretty picky about, I don't like walking to the store. I don't like, I'd rather drive. I'm not in,
You got a bicycle?
I do have a bicycle. I do
I'm
have a
going
bicycle.
to wait for Barbara to pick me up. I'm going to hitchhike with her.
Do you need to know all the truth? You don't want to know. You like to just pick our President Biden. No, I'm not picking on President. I mean, Barbara, I tell you, I'll put some links out there, and you tell me, and you look at the links where he won't fill it back up regardless. Now, why isn't he wanting to fill it back up? Is you tell me, because what he's done is, to me, I love where I live. And what he's doing is making this country weaker. And it's not good. I was surprised that he was doing that, but he's not the brightest bulb in the box, Barbara. He's
I think that's pretty obvious. It's got to be obvious.
So, I mean, he's done some pretty funky stuff, and let's just leave it that. It doesn't matter.
He never was. He never was bright. He was like last class or next to last that he graduated.
Right, right.
So I mean, no,
he's
never
always been a criminal.
Yeah, he's always been doing some shady stuff. I mean, that guy is we'll just say he's Biden. We'll leave it at that. So, but yeah, Barbara, I mean, if you think about it, I know the links. No, you tell me there's more to this. There's not much more to tell because Biden sold the oil.
That
now
should
he
not
won't
have
fill
been
it up. What more do you want me to tell you? I'm kind of like, I think he should fill them up, Barbara. I think that's very important for the American people, to hear in a homeland, because if something happens, it's just like the open borders we got down in Texas and Arizona. They keep saying they don't have open borders. That's BS.
Rapist, financial fraud, and insurrectionist. Now,
exactly. Yeah.
Who would that be, Barbara? It kind of sounds like Bill Clinton to me.
Well, now Clinton did it. He had a great economy. I don't know if he gets credit for it or if it's the Republicans in the House that pushed in that direction, but he did very well with Clinton in there. I mean, if he could keep his rock in his pocket, I'd probably had no trouble with Clinton.
Are you kidding? The guy was putting us in wars.
I'm not going to argue the point. I have the facts, and I know the facts that what's going on and what he sold the oil, and now he won't fill it up, which I feel is a bad decision on his part, regardless if he's Democrat or liberal or whatever he is. It's a bad decision.
Let me ask Sterling, would you rather have Clinton now or Biden?
I'd rather be an anarchist.
Oh, Lord. Well, let me ask y'all, let's get on a different subject because I want to talk about.
You guys asked me a question and never gave me a chance to answer.
Please finish there.
How did I get my gas for $3.37?
Yeah, how are you doing that?
I drove to Ann Arbor and stopped at a random gas station and paid $3.37. That's what it was.
Wow, that's 70. That's 80. That's 85 cents cheaper a gallon than what it is here.
Yeah, but where you live, it's always been stupid expensive.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
And well, here's Louisville area, so they have every environmental this, that, and the other. You got to add to it. That's what makes ours so expensive.
Right.
Because whatever
right.
whatever Louisville does, we have to do. Unfortunately, so.
Have you been putting any? If you put gas back to have gas, make sure
Me?
that you get non. Yeah. Do you got a couple of 5-gallon cans that you would save?
I had from last year. I had about 10 gallon left over.
Okay, because I was going to say you want to recycle that in your car and refill the cans up, but also too you want if you have cans of gas, you want the non-ethanol gas is what you want.
I want moonshine. That's what I want.
Well, that could be made. Yes, moonshine's not bad.
There are a number of gas stations around here that sell rec fuel, which is pure gas.
Pure gas. Okay, but they call it non-ethanol here.
We call it recreational because people put it in their boats and in their 4x4s and lawnmowers.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, thank you for coming, brother.
Look what Barbara said.
Trump won.
Won't debate Biden. He'd debate him in a heartbeat.
Oh Lord.
Biden can't get out of the way of his own tongue.
I got some really good stuff I'm going to mail to you, Barbara, and when you get it, just
Lucky you're roboting.
He got stuck.
What? Whoa! I went somewhere. Anyway, thank you for letting us know. Somebody left. Did somebody leave? No. Okay.
Well, Lassie came back.
Oh, Lassie come back. That's what it was. Okay. All right. What I wanted to talk
I like to know.
about-
I want to know how Lassie got the diesel fuel so cheap, because I think it's over $5 here. So I don't understand. I guess Louisville's killing us. Must be this Louisville stuff.
Yeah, Silver Patriot, where you're at, how much is diesel and gas up there? He's farther north than I am.
Diesel was a little bit over $4 that I noticed yesterday.
Yeah, it was $4.25 or something, like $4.35 or something. I wasn't buying diesel, so
I can't believe I drove all the way to Ann Arbor for Hash Bash yesterday. Thought I was going to make a killing. I didn't even sell $100 worth of candies. Boy, it was the worst Hash Bash I've ever been to.
Oh, nice. Patriot says it's 416 up there. So, hey, Aztec, thank you for coming in. Aztec.
That's about what I saw diesel at yesterday.
It's a little higher here.
Man.
So let's talk about one more thing, and I wanted to make sure that everybody heard this. This came out today, and you probably didn't hear about it. But in New York Harbor, I'm not sure how to pronounce that bridge, but it's VAR Vargasento Bridge Narrows. Is that close to it there, Barbara? Another ship, cargo ship, lost control, lost power, and they had 3 tugs on it, and they had to put 6 tugs on it to get it under control before it hit the bridge. Yes, Barbara, that's it. Yes. My writing is so small, I didn't see one of the R's. Okay. Yeah, that bridge right there. Now, if that cargo ship lost power today, and I'm going to put a link up to it, as Zero Hedge that came out with this just before lunch today with this article. Did you hear about it, Barbara? They had tugboats 3 tugboats on it, and they could not get control of it with 3, so they ended up with 6 tugboats to get it under control, and they got it anchored now before. But it did the same thing that that the Baltimore sent.
The Dolly.
Yeah, the Baltic. Okay. Yeah,
You know, that boat was named after Salvador Dali, who
yes.
did the famous painting of the Broken Bridge.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Yeah, can you imagine another one of those? Now the New York Harbor there, from what I've looked at, that is a main harbor. Can you imagine another one knocking a bridge down and knocking our infrastructure down where we cannot get back and forth and deliver goods and stuff like that into our ports and stuff like that? Now that happened today, and so
the Ohio River here is getting high, so I expect something to happen here because when it gets high, they take off.
I got eclipse glasses at the Hash Bash yesterday given to me, so I'm all ready for it.
Oh, you're ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Good for you, Sterling. But it's kind of, what is the odds of? Because last week when I was talking about the Baltimore Bridge there going down and being run into, not long after that, there was another tanker that was cargo tanker that ran into another bridge, but it didn't knock the bridge down. And that was in Oklahoma and Indiana or somewhere on that bridge, but it didn't do enough damage. It hit one of the pylons out front and glanced off of it and didn't hit it. Now, what are the odds of 3 tankers losing power like that and hitting a bridge? I don't think that's a coincidence at all. What do you think?
I have no idea. I'm betting that the water is running high everywhere, and again, when that happens, they don't have as much control.
So, well, it's not the control; it's the actual cargo ship losing power, because the one today in New York lost power, like the one in Baltimore did. But they had tankers. I mean, they had tugboats around that. They had 3 tugboats, and they were able to get that particular cargo ship stopped. And it took 6 tugboats to get it stopped. And
well, they had to check a bridge in New York because of that earthquake. They thought it might have got damaged.
Oh, yeah, that's it's not good. And they're, I think it's not coincidental. I think that this here is actually a war on our infrastructure, my personal self. Yeah, Aztec, yeah. It's not a coincidence. It's not. I think it's on purpose. Gold, did you hear about that one up in New York?
And then we've got an army of how many millions of illegals in the country ready to be turned on at any moment?
Yeah, that's incredible. And that judge saying it was okay for illegals to have guns, that really surprised me.
I mean,
I think
isn't it illegal if you're a felon to have a gun?
It is.
Isn't invading this country a felony?
It is. Yep. They're all felons that's getting this, but they said it's okay for illegals to have guns. It didn't make sense to me when that judge did that. But here again, the law has been kind of a little sporadic, not really following the law.
And we got a lot of sleeper cells here now.
Oh yes, that's exactly what they said that they caught, what was it, 1,000 Chinese coming through the border in Arizona. What happened to Mr.
Out of range? He's out of range again. He'll come back.
Okay.
He's out there messing with his animals.
Yep. So it really bothers me to see what's going on, because Happy Tiger in here. Hey, Happy Tiger, thank you for coming. I didn't see you sneak in here.
JM's
Good
here.
evening,
Did
Happy Tiger.
Sal get 5? I bet Sal got 500 because he was close
Yep.
when I left.
There you go. Hey, Happy Tiger. There she is. JM, thank you for coming, JM. You want to come up, JM, and we'll chat. Let me get you a link.
And we got Iran. They're going to do something. We don't know yet what. They may hit American soldiers or something, and they may hit Israel at the same time. So we got all that crap.
See,
Well,
that's you kind of wonder
what else did we learn this week? That Ukraine is going to become part of
NATO.
That automatically starts World War III.
Well,
Yep.
see, that to me is, I'm thinking, no, that can't be part of NATO. They can't be part of NATO.
They can't. They absolutely cannot.
It's
We have a treaty with Russia that says that. Even though we broke the treaty, I don't know how many times.
Did he break it? He blew up the pipeline.
We promised that there wouldn't be any more countries added to NATO, and I think 4 has gotten on since then. That's automatic. World War III, right there. I mean,
hey, Dale, thank you for coming in, Dale. Thank you. Thank you, Joey. Sin City's here. Thank you for coming in, Sin City. Thank you.
Would World War III guarantee Biden re-election?
Well, I've been doing a little bit of checking on that. Now, I couldn't get any actual information if martial law was called that he could call the election off.
They could suspend the election under martial law. Yes, they could.
They could.
Yes.
I couldn't find that. I couldn't find it.
It's not really legal, but they can maneuver it.
Well, see, that's what hey, 79, come on in here.
Hey, Terry.
Come on in. There's JM.
Gotta love Terry to death. She leaves me comments on my videos.
Oh, that's good.
Not very many people do. I mean, I have hundreds and hundreds of people watch them.
If I get a notice,
I have to edit her comments. She left on mine.
Well, you know what? She can't get to you up here. Hey, Joe McBride, how you doing?
Joe, good evening, buddy.
Good to see everyone.
We're talking about a ship up in the Narrows Bridge. It got lost power and they got it stopped. Hey, Sergeant Gold, and it didn't hit a bridge, thank heaven. And so they got it. Took 6. I'll put the article, a link to it when we get. Hey, Snakebite, thank you for coming. Eagle Steve, Mark B. Thank you all for coming. Hit that like and hit that love button really hard, and so and share it. But yeah, that was just a few hours ago. That ship got loose and it lost power like the one in Baltimore, but they got this one stopped. It's kind of, and I'll have a link to it. It came out on Zero Hedge today, the article, and I got a link to it. So, but yeah, that is just absolutely crazy. Another one. So this is somebody needs to wake up there and make sure that this doesn't happen.
Well, the harbor masters in this country ought to be on high alert.
You would think every ship that leaves the harbor or comes in the harbor needs to have tugboats next to it. So if this happens again, they can stop it before it gets out of hand. You know what I mean? Just like that one that today, up there in the New York Varaleso or Santo Bridge, Narrows. I'm butchering that up. I can't even read my writing, but it's VARR, I think, Santos, VARS Santos. But anyway, that Narrows Bridge, they need to make sure that that doesn't happen. Yeah, escorts, Lucky Star. That's exactly what they need, you know?
The other thing some of the bridges have is I forgot the technical term, but it's like bumpers that are
Yeah.
set out
Yeah.
50 feet in front of it and off to the sides too.
Right.
And I think those should be installed,
On any bridge.
all of them.
Yep,
Especially
I
if they're
agree.
an important one. Yeah. Where there's large ships going through.
Well, the guy steering that one up there when it went down, I was trying to get more information on it. And I'll get, because that Versanto, okay. Thank you, Joe. They didn't say who the captain was, and they didn't say there was a harbor master on there coming out. So it was I caught it when it first came out. So it was just coming out, and I didn't get a whole lot of information off of it. So I'm sure there'll be a lot more feeds later on today and tomorrow, on that, because they lost they lost power just like the one in Baltimore.
And the one in Baltimore, I heard that the pilot and the co-pilot of that ship were both Ukrainian, and the harbor master that was on board was also Ukrainian.
Oh, I didn't hear. I knew it was the harbor master. I mean the master
pilot.
of the ship. Yeah.
The pilot was Ukrainian.
All three is what I heard.
I heard one pilot was Ukrainian, one was from another foreign nation. I had not heard about the harbor master.
79.
But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, all of this stuff falls on the harbor masters.
Yep. I agree.
Because they should not allow a ship to move that does not have a tug on it.
Exactly. At least 2 or 3, I think that would be very important because, if they keep letting that happening, where's Buttigieg? You hadn't heard anything out of him today, so he's probably on maternity leave.
Oh, he's out gerbling somewhere.
He's probably in San Francisco having a good time with
You
his
think he's in
homies.
his tent on the sidewalk?
I don't know, but he's having fun. Probably at a party.
Oh, I'm sure he is. That was that's with that going on. I had another subject I was going to go to today, but I said no. I'm going to put this ship on there because I'm sure the ship was. I did get the ship was registered to a French company. I did get that. Hey, Liberty Bleeds, thank you for coming. Thank you. Hit that like, thumbs up. Show me all the love you can. Come on now, 79. Show me the love. Give me that thumbs up. Pretty please. But that was a French ship is what it was registered to in France, but the name of it kind of threw me off. So it has like a Chinese name on the ship. I wonder if it's Chinese built. So the one in New York. So it's kind of interesting. Well, you know what?
I heard the black box on the Baltimore ship was the same company that had the security cameras in Epstein's jail cell.
I think you're right.
Dominion black box systems.
We got 29 in here.
2 minutes of the black box. What didn't record? Guess what? 2 minutes it was.
Just the important part.
Yeah,
2 minutes before it just hit that.
before it hit the pillar.
Definitely a coincidence.
Now I ordered these in for giveaways, and I just got them in yesterday. And these are 2024 P&D dollar coins. I don't know if y'all like the dollar coins, but I thought that'd be
Oh,
kind
they
of
spin just like the paper ones.
Yep. So I was going to give these away for a gift. And we have, well, let me check, make sure we got 29 in here again still. So we got 31. All right. So we're going to have to do, let me get a number, pick 1 through 50.
Golden Maple, hello.
Hey, Golden Maple. Thank you for coming, brother.
Hey, Gold Maple, Liberty Bleeds Silver, and everyone else I missed.
We're gonna pick a number, and you can only pick one number, and it's 1 through 50. That'll make sure everybody gets it. Hoosier, you want to pick the number?
Yeah, I'll pick it.
All right, pick a number 1 through 50. Hey, Gold Maple, thank you for coming. Cemetery Shop, hey, thank you.
Are you
Wendy
putting a
Girl.
go in?
I had put a go in, so let's hold up. Let's get the number picked first, and then we'll hit go. Hang on. 1 through 50.
Wait till the goes in.
Yeah, let me put the goes in. You got the number where you want Nickel?
Yep.
All right, let's go. All right, I don't trust Nickel.
Well, sorry, there's no reason to trust Nickel.
Oh gosh. All right, let's pick the
He's
number.
a Hoosier.
Yeah, he is a Hoosier. Hey, Roxilla, glad you made it in here. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. Sin City's here. Thank you for coming. 1 through 50.
JM, green is not a number.
I'm in Canada, so I'm saving Rocky some shipping charges, so I'm not.
Oh, you should make them send them to you twice in
There
separate
you
envelopes.
Yeah, there you go.
I just put that in
There
as a
you go.
green light.
What are we playing for? Those coins that I just showed there are Miss 79.
Silver dollars.
Hey, you could probably buy almost a half a gallon of gas with that.
Yep,
I was gonna
exactly.
say, he's giving away a personality. I hope 79 wins.
Oh, I'm just talking too much, Liberty. I'm really good. I'm really good. I need a drink of some kind. I can't say on here what I need. So, but anyway, all right, let's stop.
Lemonade.
All right, let's stop this and let me hit stop or somebody. Let's see, stop. All right, let's see here and stop. Let me see what if we have too many. How many numbers we got twice? Let's see here. 947, 1725, 825, 28, 37, 5. I don't see too many. Lassie Farms 1, 17, 42. Happy Tigers 9. Cemeteries 45. Do we have another 45? Nope, no other 45.
Was that one ONE or WON?
I think it's ONE is what he's got up there, I think.
Okay.
It's close. There's Eagle Steve with 31. We got Sergeant Gold and Mark B with 33. So why don't Sergeant Gold change his different? And Sin City, it's 1 through 50. So you want to stick with 69? Not a bad number, but I'm just saying, do you want to stick with
it? He might win Terry.
Oh gosh. Okay,
that would be the consolation prize, I guess.
Sergeant Gold, I put 33
The booby
first.
prize?
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I said no, better not.
Well, in my screen, Sergeant Gold, Mark B was 33. He's right next to you. Both of y'all picked it at the same. He came out first on my screen. So if you can pick up like 34 or 30, I don't think 34 is taken. Let's see what you do there, Sergeant Gold. Where you at? Okay, boo. Mark B got 33. Okay. Come on, Sergeant Gold.
You know it's going to be a number that nobody's picked. He probably picked
6,900. All right.
69 is probably the number. If I know Nickel.
All right, let's see that number, Nickel. 47. Let's see who the closest was to 47 or pick.
How about me with 47?
Hey, Sterling Cannabis. He picked 47 right off the bat.
Great number.
All right,
too.
I got to make a note here of that.
Hey, Rocky.
Congratulations there, Mr. Sterling.
Rocky, I don't think you did it the last time that I won something on here and I asked you to send it to Ida, but would you please send those to Ida?
I did.
She never told me she got it.
I did send them to her.
Oh, well.
I'll ask her, but yeah, I sent them to her.
Yeah, send those to Ida.
All right. Now,
Tell her to put them in the auction for St. Jude's.
All right. You want these sent to the auction too?
Exactly.
Okay, they'll send. All right.
I don't collect anything that isn't made of silver or gold.
All right.
And I don't know. I don't want a sack of whatever that is.
Actually, this is an Indian coin. It's got an Indian.
Oh,
I bought these just because of the nature for Native Indians. I like that.
okay, cool.
I have some friends that are Indians. I'm going to send these to. So,
Well, I've got a little Aboriginal blood in me, but
do you?
eh,
Aborigine blood?
that means native.
Oh, okay. All right, got it, Sterling. I'll send them to her. So that's cool. All right, we were talking. Let's finish up. We were talking about the ship up there, and do you think? Let me ask you, y'all send a XF 1893 S Morgan? Yeah, I sure will. I sure will. How about a 95P there too?
Hey, I'd take a 21 that looks like it had been run over by a train.
I have a pretty nice 21 that is peace. I like the peace dollars.
Peace dollars are definitely my favorite of the dollars.
Yeah,
I
myself.
mean, at least the model for Lady Liberty is attractive.
Yep.
I think so too. I always thought that the Morgan kind of looked like
Dick Butkus.
the chubby guy on Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, but see, at that time period, that was
Well,
it.
if she had a mustache, I'd swear she looked just exactly like Dick Butkus.
Yeah, but that time period, we were a little bit plenty. That was in then. That's what all the guys wanted, you know. So
That's a lie.
it is. No,
We've
I'm
always
telling you,
wanted
it
our
looked like
women to
a
be
color.
sexy. They just get that way after a while.
I do like the peace dollars for sure, though. I definitely like that design better.
Yeah, see, that's like me. I'm really fond of the peace dollars. So
Plus, they tend to be less expensive too, right?
they are a little less expensive because they're not as popular,
That's right.
but I like them just as well. So
I don't think that they have the varieties and whatchamacallits that the Morgans do either.
no,
But
they
the-
don't.
But similar minutes, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
At least year to year. I mean, overall, there's got to be 10 times as many Morgans as there are peace dollars. And how many years did they mint peace dollars? Less than 10?
They started in 21 and they stopped in 37.
35 or 36, but they did not mint them all years.
I don't have my book right here close.
I just looked it up. So the United States peace dollars were minted for circulation from 21 to 28 and then 34 to 35.
Oh, okay. So 29 and 30, they didn't mint them.
And 31, 32, 33, according to this.
For 5 years, they didn't mint any.
Well, we had
So
to
my
crash.
my 1930 peace dollars worth something.
We had to crash in 29. Maybe they had something to do with it.
I'm sure it did.
Probably.
People
And then, of
couldn't
course,
afford
starting back
dollars.
again in 2021.
Yep, that's for sure. I couldn't remember what those 30s that they made in the 30s. Those are some of those in higher grade are pretty spendy.
They did not make a lot of them for those
Yeah.
2 years in the 30s.
Yep, they were pretty short lived. Pretty short lived.
And then why they don't have a nice looking model on the Ike dollars, I will never understand. I mean, by the 60s, we had so many beautiful women. They could have put beautiful woman on that coin.
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland would. Oh man, that.
Oh, she was dead before he died.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But they could have put Raquel Welch on there.
Yeah, they sure could. They could have put 79 on there. I think 79 should be on a coin, don't you?
Well,
Certainly a gold
she
coin.
could be the model for a Lady Liberty, but can't be because it can't be a real person on the coin. That's why Julius Caesar was murdered by his nephew, because he put his likeness on coins. That's where this country went wrong, is when they started putting dead presidents on coins.
Well, yeah, because I've tried to buy like a 17 or earlier coin, silver coin that was a what they call the shekels. That those are kind of hard to get, and people are paying extra high because that's when Jesus was on earth. And you try and buy those. I've been trying to buy one off of Heritage Auctions, and those things get so just stupid expensive. They're way too. I mean, people go crazy over those things. That's for sure. So, so any more feedback on this ship that nearly hit the bridge? Anybody have anything to say on it?
I actually did not hear much about it until I heard it from you, but I did hear there was another one like right after the Baltimore.
Yes,
like the
there
next day.
was one in down in river in Oklahoma that did hit a bridge, but it hit part of the it hit the bridge and the barricade in front, so it kind of glanced off of it. So it hit, but it also lost power, and that was like the same day that Baltimore happened.
I heard that they got hacked. That's what I heard.
Well, you know,
that's what makes sense to me. Is that these ships are getting hacked?
It does make sense to get hacked, because you're not going to just lose power like these ships, and they just lose power like that. And so I'm thinking that it's either conspiracy or it's actually
the redundancy protocols that those ships have to be built under shouldn't allow that to happen.
You know,
any computer can get hacked.
What doesn't make sense to me is that the president came out the very next morning after that Baltimore incident and said that it was just a very big accident, nothing to see here. Well, the two pilots of the ship had not even been interviewed yet. And now the investigators are saying it's going to take like 2 years to complete the investigation on it. So how can you just come out a few hours later and say, oh, yeah, everything's okay, and you haven't even looked into it yet?
That's been really kind of pushed back, and they really are not saying much on that. And I did not know. I knew the captain, the master was Ukrainian, but I didn't know the pilot. The pilot that is from the port was Ukrainian, and the assistant or vice president or vice, whatever you want to call him, was Ukrainian either. So all three of them were Ukrainian. So, hey, Jeff Nelson, thank you for coming, sir. Be sure to hit that like button, love button, and share and spread and everything like that.
Yeah, and that's what I heard, that all three were Ukrainian, but everyone needs to do their own research, right?
Yeah.
But definitely not it's worth not overlooking that possibility. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
see, that's I think it's nothing coincidental about that. It's Joe McBride said it's a bad accident. Yeah, I would say it was a bad accident. I don't think it was coincidental accident. I think it was, like you said, hacked. They did something, because for those ships to lose their power like that, just doesn't make sense to me. All of a sudden, he's, hey, red light, thank you for coming in. Hit that like button, sir. So it's really strange. And all of a sudden, it reminds me of remember all the train derailments and crashes we had, and all of a sudden you got all this stuff, and Rome is burning. Yes, Sin City. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, I agree with you at 79. And so I think it's
Rome is burning, and Joe Biden doesn't have a fiddle.
you don't have a fire hose either. So
I heard that he doesn't have a plan to fix the country because the plan was to destroy it.
that's what he's been asked that, but he doesn't have anything like that. So he just
Joe,
gonna,
chips are nothing like your car. They have all kinds of redundancies built into them so that you don't have disasters like that.
well, see,
When it was hacked, it was manipulated.
I see, Sterling. I agree with you. I don't know that much about a ship, but I would think they'd have a backup to their steering and their actual.
Everything has redundancies.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just unbelievable to.
And Joe, 200,000 of those 300,000 jobs went to illegal immigrants.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That's pretty nice looking.
Really nice. I like the finish on that.
That is a proofy little bar, isn't it?
Got the state of Indiana on it.
Unemployment is about 18%.
Yeah, that's more like it. That'd be more
Yeah.
like maybe 20%, because it's not good. It is not good.
They haven't measured unemployment honestly since the 1980s.
No, they don't want to, because it's all manipulated. All that stuff is manipulated. It's just absolutely crazy. Well, you know what? It's getting time where I need to shut her down. We're going to finish this next week. Come back to the same place. We're going to have a Hoosier Stacker is going to be doing a live stream of the actual. Hey, there you go there, Mr. JM.
No,
Thank you,
Joe,
sir.
I didn't. I told you they have not measured unemployment accurately since the 1980s.
I believe you. I believe you. I
Oh,
believe it 100%. It's just
And inflation. They don't figure
They
inflation.
don't do inflation accurately either. If they did inflation accurately,
Shadow.
one of the first things that they would measure was the cost of food.
yeah. The cost
Shadows-
of food is down 30-40%.
stock
In
market-
the grocery store.
The stock market is artificially inflated.
Yep,
Yep.
it is. And you know what? One thing I'll say, what you saw this week on silver and gold, and the stock market is going down and gold and silver is going up, that shows you that the gold and silver market is decoupling from with the stock market. Next week, and I'll say this here, keep an eye on it. I saw an article on tomorrow, China is going to devaluate their currency. If they devaluate it, you're going to see gold and silver.
I never said that.
What's that?
All of the government measurements are fucked up, and you should know that. You worked for them your entire career.
I don't disagree with you, Sterling. Not one bit. I know they're messed up.
And don't
But
you think
I do
that-
want to say one thing. Hoosier Stackers here, thank you. If the truth was truly revealed by the powers, that we would go into a nation panic. Right? Yeah, you're probably right.
That's probably right, and that's why they don't do it. But the thing is that's a bunch of bullshit. People can handle the truth. They've just been hiding it from us so long. They don't know how to get to the truth.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
don't you believe Bitcoin is tied into NASDAQ? It seems like to me if NASDAQ goes down, Bitcoin goes down. Is that right or what?
Well,
have-
see, that's what I was just saying. That gold and silver is decoupling itself from the stock market. Now, what's going to be really something if China does what I heard it's going to do today? They are saying that they're going to devalue their currency. Now, if they want to be a world currency, but if they devaluate it tomorrow, like they're talking about, to kind of get they're trying to, if they devaluate it, that means people can buy more of Chinese made junk. So that's why they're talking about doing. So that's going to make gold and silver shoot up. So we'll see what happens. So right now, gold and silver is down. Silver is $26.99, down 55 cents. Gold is down $23.70 at $2,306.50.
So Friday's gains are just about lost.
Yep, just about. So what you're going to see is we'll see what China does tomorrow. Keep an eye on it, just for that, but just for the heck of it. So, but anyway, I'm going to say good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next Sunday. And please come back and hit that like button and hit that sub button, everyone. And I appreciate everybody coming. Thank you, Sterling, Hoosier, and Mr. Superstar, and everybody in the chat here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you next week. So thank you. And I'm going to get going here. So we'll see you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, have a good night, everyone.
See you,
Go do
Rocky.
something
See you.